test is between boxers from Armenia and North Macedonia.
Boxer in red corner representing Armenia, Manasyan Narek.
So, approaching the boxing ring is Narek Manasyan, coming to the ring as the newly minted European Championship silver medalist at 92 kilograms. The opponent is 27-year-old Boban Ilioski. Our scoring judges hail from Argentina, France, Iran, Slovakia and Chinese Taipei. So Mr. Maximo Abalos of the Philippines is the referee. So we're underway then, 92 kilogram action between boxers from Armenia and North Macedonia. Slightly more compact figure, wearing red, is the experienced man, Narek Manasyan, in his third attempt to qualify for Paris 2024. He competed in the European Games last summer, then the first World Olympic qualification event in Busowa-Sitio earlier this year. World Championship bronze medalist the event in Tashkent, Uzbekistan at the Humo Arena last summer. A taller figure wearing blue who's looking a little bit static and flat-footed is the far less experienced Boban Ilioski. Competed in the first Global Olympic qualifier in Busowa-Sitio earlier this year. Three-fight professional, having won 2 contests and lost 1, made his pro debut in 2020. Far shallower depth of experience at this level, and just from the way they're shaping up, I think that's apparent. Narek Manasyan, the manner in which he's walking his man down, who looks a little bit stiff and unsure when he's placed under pressure, this one could well end early. Because Manasyan is an accomplished operator and a heavy hitter up at 92 kilograms as well. Ilioski shapes up well behind a good left jab, but when he's put under pressure, well, he appears to be a deer in headlights in some instances. Covering up, waiting for the attack to subside, but if he waits like that and his defenses are as porous as they are, it could well be lights out before the final bell for Ilioski. Good work to the body and then the head from Manasyan, who is asserting himself effectively. There's a right hand in between the defenses of Ilioski, and Manasyan enjoying a really good, commanding first 2 minutes of this opening round.
Ilioski, he had the right idea for the first couple of minutes of the round. Trying to keep his man at bay, behind the jab, using his height and reach. But he's just, as the time's ticking down, he's just allowed his man in red to close the range down, walk him down, and start to throw his punches as he gets him onto the ropes.
And so much experience under the belt of Narek Manasyan. Ilioski spoken to about punching incorrectly with the inside of the glove. That renders it a slap. Again, the manner in which he stands up straight and leans back over the ropes when being tagged, and this is where he does not want to be. Tall, long-limbed boxer, doesn't want to be confined in the corner, and is being worked over to both head and body by Manasyan during that portion of the round. Gets back to the space of center ring and tries to re-establish his jab. But Manasyan has enjoyed a dominant opening 3 minutes at the expense of Boban Ilioski. Remember, in Olympic-style boxing, 10-9 for a close round, 10-8 for a clear winner, 10-7 total domination. And I was about to suggest I wouldn't be surprised if there was a 10-8 score sprinkled in there. but 10-9 for all 5 scoring judges in favour of the reigning European Championship bronze medalist and current reigning World Championship bronze medalist and current European Championship silver medalist.
Manasyan did really well using his head movement there to get inside of his man's guard, walk him down into the corner, let his punches go to the body and to the head to keep his man in blue off balance and off guard. And his man in blue has got a lot of work to do in this next round. He really needs to start letting his punches go.
So moving to the second round then. Narek Manasyan, after that brief touch of gloves, immediately stalking his man once again, retreating immediately to the ropes and standing square on them momentarily was Boban Ilioski, trying to establish his left jab, but you see he's standing against the ropes once again, going from one set of ropes to the other, and Manasyan, well, he's got to remain concentrated, of course. Remember, these are 92-kilogram boxers, but Manasyan with a far greater depth of his experience, and he's asserting it here for my money. Left, right, not too far away from Ilioski. But given the fact that Manasyan, as again he lands with a left jab to the body, right hand over the top, surely Ilioski would be advised to keep that left stick out. Double left hook, so the first shot land to the body. The second one was caught on the forearms of Ilioski. You can see just by the manner in which they're shaping up as Manasyan momentarily turns southpaw. There's different levels of attainment at this respective stage of their careers. These respective stages of their careers evident between these two. That's Manasyan. Lead left hook not too far away. Right hand got through the middle, as did the follow-up. Left, right, left. Final right hand from the man in red. Ilioski trying to change the complexion and tenor of the contest now by getting onto the front foot.
Ilioski needs to double up his jab as he's coming into range and into distance. Use his head movement as well. Get his head off of the centre line.
So left, right again penetrates the defences of Ilioski from Manasyan.
Manasyan just doing a really good job here, just walking his man down, using his head movement. Nice body shot there from the man in red as well.
Again, he spent an awful lot of time on the ropes and in the corners during the course of this contest as Ilioski, and it's not voluntary. It's the presence and pressure of Manasyan that is manoeuvring him into those positions. Credit to him, he's continuing to compete. But Manasyan took the first round unanimously. He's again managing to spear the high-held defences and then dropping down to the body. Wonderful variety being shown by Manasyan.
Ilioski just needs to start taking the centre of the ring. Not just walking back onto the ropes in a straight line. He needs to be stepping off, trying to find that space so he can get that jab going, because when he works at range, he works really well and the punches land solidly.
But not enough success behind that lead left stick for Ilioski. For my money, that's going to be another round for Manasyan, and there you see 2 10-8 verdicts returned for judges 1 and 5 from Argentina and Chinese Taipei respectively. Boban Ilioski competing with everything he has, but at this stage of his career it's not enough to deal with the experienced figure of Narek Manasyan. He's in a commanding position with 3 minutes remaining.
Ilioski's just not working enough. He needs to throw more punches, more shots, and not just defend in the corner, just waiting for his man in red to unload his shots. Really good work there by the man in red, keeping his opponent where he needs to be with his back against the rope so he can throw his shots.
So as we move into the third and final round, Boban Ilioski from North Macedonia has conceded the first 2 rounds unanimously Round number 2 saw judges 1 and 5 score it 10-8 in favour of Narek Manasyan. Didn't send his man to the canvas, Manasyan, but again in Olympic-style boxing, 10-9 for a close round, 10-8 for a clear winner, and 10-7 for total domination. I suggested that in the first round there could have been a 10-8 score or two sprinkled in. That is what transpired in the second. But Ilioski still in there competing, and that means that he is a danger. The late great Emmanuel Stewart used to say that. Your opponent's on their feet, and they are still a danger, particularly in this weight class. And that is why Manasyan, well, he's going to have to ward off any complacency here and remain concentrated as he edges closer to that Olympic quota place. Remember, it is the winning quarter-finalist who will secure one of the 4 Olympic quota places available at 92 kilograms. Nice movement from Manasyan in the pocket to evade the jab and then scoring with an up jab of his own. And look at how that right hand is able to penetrate the defenses of Ilioski.
Manasyan's head movement on the way in, evading punches and throwing his counters, has really been the key to his victory in the first and the second round.
So Ilioski trying to find the range with that left jab. Manasyan just took a breather and now he's on the front foot once again, driving Ilioski back towards the outer edges of the boxing ring. But this is valuable experience being accrued by Boban Ilioski. Again, remember, competed in the first Olympic global qualifier, but the majority of his experience has come in the paid ranks. Beautiful double right hand, body then head from Manasyan. So short of landing a single shot KO here in the third round, his pursuit of an Olympic place going to come to an end here in Bangkok. Manasyan, lead left hook partially blocked by the right glove of Ilioski. But what wonderful experience being acquired by Ilioski.
Yeah, Ilioski's going to learn a lot from this. There's levels in this game.
But at 27 years old, particularly at this weight class, it's not as though he can't come again. He can establish himself in the best in his homeland and then get himself in the mix for continental qualifiers in the years to come, continue to acquire experience. This will serve him well, because assuming his confidence isn't too badly dented, he didn't appear to be overly hurt physically during the contest. Well, he will learn, well, boy, I might be the best in my country, but there's a whole other set of levels out there that he can aspire to. This man has been through that rigorous process. We've known about him since he was a junior, taking World Youth Bronze way back in 2014. And here he is 10 years later, on the verge of securing his first Olympic place. One win away now from securing that place, that quota place for Paris, because he's likely to be declared a unanimous point decision victor here at the expense of Boban Ilioski of North Macedonia. Nothing easy, of course, in the sport of boxing, but that perhaps as comfortable a progression through to the quarter-final stage as you're likely to see at this level. No seedings, no rankings, of course, because of the fewer Olympic weight classes that exist compared to continental and global competition. Let's get the official verdict.
The winner by unanimous decision in the red corner.
So there is confirmation of a unanimous points decision victory for Narek Manasyan of Armenia. In complete control from opening bell to last, using his effective ring generalship. And they know that they are one step closer to accomplishing their mission. If they prevail in the semi-finals, they will secure that Olympic quota place. So Narek Manasyan, the reigning World Championship bronze medalist, taking all of the rounds for all 5 scoring judges at the expense of Boban Ilioski of North Macedonia, who, despite the disparity in experience, never stopped competing and never stopped trying to win. But he met a man with far more experience at this stage of his career.
Yeah, he really did. Manasyan picked his punches really, really well, straight through the middle.